Alright, here's some team games with PanDulce and FaceFull. We played only in the stadium. So this is the first game we played. This was before we set the clan up, but this is our clan. So straight away, rush down the right hand side, take a couple out, stop to reload. My teammates are backing me up so I didn't get taken out while I was doing that. Fantastic. And now we're holding the middle. I hit the heel there, as you see. I was a bit overzealous with these heals. I did end up running out of them, but as you can see, using them the way I did made my survivability fantastic. So I feel like if you're a play to win player and you were happy to just buy the heals, you could have really good survivability. So again, I'm pushing up the right hand side and just keeping the enemies under the cosh at their spawn point, hitting a heal once again while I reload, falling back. The great thing about these healing kits is that they heal your armor as well, not just your health. Once your armor runs out, you do tend to die pretty quickly. So you can see it's slow on the reload there, but thankfully my opponent was also reloading. Take him out before I get wiped. Right, so I've got the turret active now. So we're going to push up to the middle and I'm just going to kill this guy and drop the turret. So now we're just going to defend the turret. The turret's got a good line of sight over to the enemy's side of the field, so we can use that to help keep them under the cosh. So I'm just coming around the left-hand side now, take this guy out, take a moment to reload, and we hit another heal. So even though this is an expensive way to play, I feel like I'm showcasing it quite well how you can use the heals, just stay alive. Thankfully, in this mode, you've got enough ammo that you can keep going, and then when I do eventually run out of ammo, I'm just going to switch to the machine gun, which holds 100 bullets per clip, which is amazing. Alright, so we get taken out, respawn back in, and as you can see, I'm moving slower. That's because I respawn back in with the machine gun. You spawn in with the gun that you died holding, so when you spawn back in, just check that you've actually got the gun that you want active. Thankfully, my movement speed lets me know what I'm doing. So we chucked a grenade out there. We've got 3 coming up the left-hand side and they wipe me out. We've got the turret active again, so we're pushing up the left-hand side for some revenge. Take one out before I get taken out again. And as you can see, I was holding the turret when that happens, which means I've lost it. The opponents now have spawned in a drone, so we need to kill that because the drones can turn the tide of battle very, very quickly. The drone gets taken out and now we can start to push back up to the middle again. That drone has pushed us all the way back to our spawn point and we were under the cosh a bit. But you can see we're winning. We're getting close towards the end of the game now. Probably not going to get another turret active in this game. I lost my chance to use it. I get taken out. So spawn back in. Only need a couple more kills now. So pushing up. This guy's coming up the middle, which is not a great place to be. Chuck a grenade. I have actually got the radar scanner active, so we hit that because we've only need a couple more kills. See my teammates running up there. I'm just supporting them from the back with long range fire, and we get the victory. Into another game now, and we're going to stick to the same strategy. I'm using the same weapon. I really do like this assault rifle. It is the default starting assault rifle. I've upgraded it a little bit. I've not done anything else with it at this point. At the point of the video, but by now in the actual game I've upgraded it pretty significantly, so I'll showcase that at some point, I'm sure. Alright, so doing a good job holding my own here. You can see really liberal use of those heals, but that's keeping both my ammo and my armor fully topped up, which means that when I get into another combat, I'm winning those one-on-ones, so those heals are basically stopping me from dying. Because generally you'll win the one-on-one and then the next one-on-one you get in will be with somebody with full health and they'll take you out. But if you keep healing in between, you can just keep taking people out over and over again. Alright, so pushing up here. Both my teammates get wiped out, and so do I. So the opponent's pushing up in a coordinated push, so I'll just chuck a grenade out there. That was a poison mist smoke grenade, and I've dropped the turret in a defensive position because we are under the cosh, so we're defending our spawn point. Once we take care of this wave, we can then push up to the middle and try and keep our opponents on their side of the battlefield. Get taken out, but not before doing some damage. Alright, so pushing back up again, and as you can look at the scores, fairly even. We are in the lead, but not by too much. Alright, incoming there. So you can see when somebody comes in, I just hit the zoom button so that I can go for their head. Headshots obviously a lot better. chuck another grenade out, just using that to try and keep the opponents under the cosh and make a hostile environment so they can't push up too easily. I don't know if the grenades are landing or not, but as you can see, I get kills like I did there. And if you keep an eye on the screen, you can see quite a few of my grenades do get kills. Quite a few of them end up nowhere. The grenades obviously do run out, so again, this kind of liberal way I'm using them, not sustainable. If you play like this, you're gonna run out and have to buy more, or then just play without them. Playing without grenades is not a good idea. You need them to take out people with shields, really good against clumps, and sometimes you can also throw them as you're about to die to get a nice revenge. So another heal there, and we've dropped the turret once again. Not dropped it in the best position really. If somebody doesn't push over that ramp, it's not going to do much, and I get myself taken out. Later on, I do start putting the turrets in better positions, but at first, yeah, I was still kind of learning the game at this point, really. I mean, we've been playing for, what, 1 day? Hadn't really got the strategy down that much. So just doing a good job holding the middle here. You can see I keep just chucking the grenades over to the opposing side. That's the poison mist. That really does cause a problem for the opponents because it lasts a good like 5-10 seconds and it makes the area completely inhospitable. So not only can they not see through it, but they don't want to run through it because it'll cause damage over time, which is great. Alright, so get taken out, respawn, and we're going to push back up. Very, very fast rate of play in this game, very different to Nerf's Super Blast. But if you've been playing Modern Ops, it'll feel quite familiar. I know I played a lot of Modern Ops and my team didn't. Right, a really good victory there. I should have said my team didn't play as much Modern Ops as I did. I got really into that game, and honestly, if this hadn't have dropped, I'd have just kept playing that. It was really fun. I was having a good time leveling up, but goddamn, there's a lot to do in that game. It's much better starting from scratch so that you've got a chance to be at the top of the game. So doing a good job holding my own there. Hit the heal, and I always hit the heal once I've hit the reload, so that by the time I've finished with the heal animation and reloaded back to full. So doing a good job holding the right hand side. Opponents are pushing up and they are trying to make life hard for us, but we are holding our own really, really well. So the team working well together there, watching each other's backs. Just going to heal up again and then push up on the middle. Alright, I'm getting close to having the turret active, which is great. Get a double kill there, I think. So have to heal again, falling back. 2 more coming up, and I'm just absolutely rinsing people from the side. They're focusing on my teammates, which is enabling me to just take them out from the side. So 1 more kill and we should be able to use the turret. Gonna have a little go with the sniper rifle. My main rifle is out of ammo. I have also got the machine gun, which I was doing well with. So you can see, just hover over them. You have to wait a second and then boom. Right, I've got that turret down, which is doing a good job. So I'm going to use that as the tank and I'm just going to snipe from behind it. And we're going to do this until we get taken out. Then I can come back in with my assault rifle. So turret doing a really good job there. This isn't a bad position for it. However, there are more aggressive positions that you can take. But if you're taking an aggressive position, you need to be ready to defend the turret because it will just get taken out. Right, so guy with the shield there blocks me successfully and I get taken out. So spawn back in now. And you can see we've gone back to the assault rifle, straight away get a kill. Right, we're going to hit a heal and we can start to push our way up, just scanning the battlefield for opponents. There we go, we've got a couple over here, so we'll just turn on and focus our fire on there. We get a nice double kill. We have to fall back and heal. Did get caught in the scenery there, but it's fine, we survived. They heal over time pretty quick because we've not got that much health to regain. Alright, more incoming there, so I've got from 2 angles, so I take one out and the other takes me out. Spawn back in again with my team, just going to push our way up. There we go, take that guy out. The turret is active, so we just need to find a place to place that. So place it defensively, and that immediately takes somebody out who's trying to come over the ridge. But you can see because of where it is, that barrier blocking it from defending the right hand side. So again, not the best placement, but we learn as we go. So we've got incoming swarm here, so just fall back and reload, and there we go, we'll get the victory. Definitely starting to get into the swing of things now. I feel like setting just a single map and then playing it over and over again is a good idea to learn. So I've pushed up here at the beginning to the right hand side, get somebody from the right, and now we're just pulling back a bit and we're going to have to reload. So a nice little ambush to start off with there. So yeah, it might be an idea to learn the maps just to keep doing that. Just play the same map over and over again until you know it inside out. Push up there, get a nice little kill, get another kill. So supporting my teammates, you can see someone's tried to push up the side there, but we managed to take them out before they caused too much damage. Reloading, we'll just get a nade out there. That's quite effective. Get another kill. So just falling back here, and we need to reload again. Pushing up the right hand side, this guy's coming in, turn around, take him out, and another one. Boom. All right, I think we got the assist on that one there, having to heal up a bit. Switch to the sniper now because I'm running out of ammo already, so we'll just see how many kills we can get with this. Can always switch to the machine gun if I need to. So boom, there's one kill. The turret's active, but I'm probably going to wait until I respawn before I drop that. Boom, another one there. All right, another person coming up and finally takes me out. So let's push our way up. We've got that turret, so want to get to a decent position, so we're going to be a bit more aggressive with it and just put it here where it's got lots of angles. So I'm just going to try and defend it the best I can, and we're getting kills left, right and centre here. This is great. Chuck a poison grenade out just to help make that area more hostile for my opponents, and they finally take out the turret, but not before it does a ton of damage, and we've got another kill there. There you can see we've took the lead massively now. So our opponent's really under the cosh. It's going to take a bit of a miracle for them to come back from this. So just take a couple of people out the side. Someone's pushing up on me, so I'm just falling back. We're going to hit the heel, and we're going to turn around, and boom, we take them out as well. Doing a really good job here. So I think I've only got 1 or 2 deaths in this game so far. Another kill there. Yeah, this is why I love this assault rifle. It's just so much fun. Okay, using the machine gun now to push up, so I'm going to be a bit of a heavy gunner, and we get a couple of kills there. My teammate goes down, but unfortunately I stay up, and we're near the end now, so just turning around and gunning on them there. And we've got the turret back active again, so spawn back in, so we need to switch back to the assault rifle, because now we've got full ammo again. Get a couple of kills there. Going to push up and try and get this turret down if we don't win the game before we drop it. So drop it in the same position, and straight away, look at it, it's just ripping people apart. Really good place to have it there. So once again, I've put the poison mist down, and we very quickly get the victory. Brilliant. PanDulce disconnected, so it's just me and FaceFull while we wait for PanDulce to come back. There was a fair few disconnections and stuff going on while we were playing. Alright, so push up to the right hand side again. Someone's come in around the far right, but we managed to take them out, just kind of hiding while we reload. Then we turn around and we'll take out them on the other side while they're trying to push up on us. Alright, we've had to hit our first heal. Someone was trying to come over the middle there, but they didn't get very far. So we just chuck a nade out and take this person out. Alright, and just scanning the scene, more coming in and getting some really good shots off from a distance, and just reloading when we get the opportunity, and then pulling back out. Alright, so we're getting close to our first turret here, which is good. So we're just going to keep the pressure up, and as you can see, we've got incoming here, get a couple of kills. So I think that was a double kill I got, so we're just going to hit the heel, and now we've got the turret active. So I'm going to push up, we're going to get that place down, and now I'm just going to try and defend it as well. Yeah, I'm machine gunning, so between the turret and me, it's just an absolute hail of bullets coming down. We'll drop another poison mist because that was working well, and the turret goes down, but not before we get a bunch of kills. And look at this, just absolutely wiping people out before we finally get killed. Spawn back in, and now we're just going to push up and survey the scene. Couple on this side, so we'll straight away just have to back up a little bit because there was a push coming in, but we managed to get loads of kills, and as you can see, we're massively ahead once again. FaceFull and I just dominating this game. Alright, so we've just got a couple to deal with here, and I do get taken out. Having to split, I should have just picked one lane and just picked one person to take out rather than switching between the two. That wasn't brilliant. Alright, so this is a really good spot to fight from, especially if you've got a bit of backup as well. On your own you can get overwhelmed quite quickly, but when you're there in a team you can do a lot of damage, and we do take several of them out before I finally get killed, and we've got another turret active already, which is great. So get a poison mist out first, then we're going to run up and we're going to get the turret down. Unfortunately that guy takes me out, but I did manage to place the turret before he killed me, I think. So we'll just push back up and to defend the turret. Yep, there it is, doing the job for us, making life miserable for our opponents. So we push up, and we've got an incoming car here, so I'm going to try and kill this before it blows me up. Unfortunately, I don't quite manage it. Doesn't matter though, look at that, absolutely dominated them. PanDulce has come back in, but unfortunately FaceFull fell out, so just me and PanDulce for the moment while we wait for FaceFull to come back. Thankfully we have all got a Discord channel together, our old Super Blast channel, so we're communicating on that. At this point we've not created our clan, so we don't have the clan chat. Alright, I'm having to fall back a bit here so I don't get killed. This guy's pushing up on me, but thanks to that heal I win that one-on-one. So we are surviving, and we do finally get taken out. So spawn back in here, and we're just going to push up and try and take control of the middle. If we can kind of take and hold the middle, we just tend to get so many kills that we get far ahead. And by the time the opponents manage to push us back, we've got a nice comfortable little lead. Alright, doing a fairly good job here, under the cosh a little bit, so making a little bit of a fight in retreat. Now we're going to both reload and heal, and now I've got the turret up, so place the turret forward, and once again drop the poison mist. I think you're starting to see the pattern here working very, very well. So I'm just going to do my best to keep getting kills while the turret does a lot of damage and hopefully draws all the fire as well. So you can see it does, gets taken out, but in the meantime we've done a lot of damage, and I'm switched to the shotgun now. Shotgun is doing quite a bit of damage. This is the default shotgun for the game. Finally get taken out, so running up, realise I've still got the shotgun. I forgot to switch to the assault rifle. That was silly. You do also move quite a bit slower with the shotgun than you do with the assault rifle as well. That should have been a bit of a giveaway. Alright, so I'm just surveying the scene here, trying to find a point where it's safe to move up. So we're defending against this incoming wave. We've got somebody breaking through to our side of the battlefield, and the remote car takes them out. I do a bit of fire, get the assist there. Finally get taken out. So we have been pushed back a little bit here. So we're going to have to fight our way back forward. I have got a turret active. I want to be able to push up into a good position before I drop that. Can use it defensively if I have to, but shouldn't be necessary. So we get the poison smoke forward, then we'll get the turret down in that position. Now we've got it down with the smoke, we can start doing some damage. I've been killed, but as you can see, kills going on forward from the poison mist and from the turret. Turret gets taken out. We've got incoming here. Wave of 4 completely wipes me out. So we'll just get another poison mist over there because we know they're around there somewhere. And then we'll turn around and see if we can take any out. Get one kill before I get killed again. Look how close we are to the victory. There it is. FaceFull needs a minute. Told us to play another game before he jumps back in. So it's just me and PanDulce again. So pushing up, I'm going to move to the right hand side, see if I can get any kills at the beginning. Yep, there's one, there's two, very nice. So we'll reload and fall back. Not even needed to heal yet, which is nice. I do need to chill out on these heals though, because they are going to run out soon. Alright, here we go. So a couple pushing up here, doing a really, really good job with that assault rifle. Finally have to fall back, reload and heal. We'll just get a grenade out there. So poison mist is down, and again just doing as much damage as I can and keeping the opponents under the cosh. That's working quite nicely. Alright. So I'm just trying to wait for this guy. I can see he's out there somewhere, but I'm not managing to get a good angle on him yet, unfortunately. To the sniper, so we'll just do a bit of sniping damage until we get ourselves taken out. So get a couple of kills there, get another kill, doing really well. Turret is up, so we'll just heal up there, and then we'll switch it up to the machine gun, start to push our way forward, get a poison mist down, and we're going to go ahead and place that turret, and I'm just going to use the machine gun. Machine gun's really nice in this position. It's got such a fast rate of fire, it's got such a big clip. So poison mist down, and we're getting kills left, right and centre. I think that was 3 in a row we got there. Yep, triple kill, beautiful. Look at that. So really, really good use. Switch to the shotgun now. We're going to push forward and try and keep the opponents under the cosh. Managed to take that guy out, and now I'm just falling back a bit, back to the middle. And just surveying the scene. There's a couple here, so we'll run up, see if we can get a couple of kills. 1, 2, yep, double kill. Really, really nice. Dominating here. Right, we'll switch back to the machine gun. Shotgun's nice, but it's not got a long range of fire, and I am in a more defensive position. So we'll switch to that, turn around, get another kill. Couple coming in here, so make a fight in retreat. I do get taken out, so we can switch back to the assault rifle and push up the middle. We're massively far ahead. We're getting close to the victory here. So just pushing up on the centre, get myself taken out again. Only need a couple more kills now. So we're just hunting for the first person that we can see, and my teammates get it there as a victory. FaceFull's back, so we're back to full power now, all three of us in. And once again, I've started on the right hand side, so I'm going to push up just like I've been doing. See if we can spot anyone. There's a couple there. There we go. There's one, there's two. Very nice. Just fall back a bit, reloading. Not had to heal up yet, which is good as well. Just surveying, looking out for anybody we can. So all three of us kind of got the idea of what we need to do now. So push up and just kind of hold this area. Just going to keep getting kills until I can get a turret, and then I'm going to do my usual trick. Getting pretty close to that point. One of my teammates goes down there, and I get taken out by some heavy fire. So pushing back up the right hand side. Alright, let's take somebody out who's on top there. I don't think that's a great place to stand. You're such a sitting duck up there. But people seem to gravitate towards it for some reason. Okay, right, just turn around, take this guy out. Very, very close to our turret now. So just need another kill to get that active. So turn around, do some fire on those people over there. Alright, so we've got it up, just need to fall back. We've got somebody coming up this side here. Not going to do anything until I know it's safe to do so. Right, so miss down. Push our way forward, get the turret down, and there we are, it's active. So we're now once again in that position. Hopefully we can get a lot of kills before the turret goes down. So just fighting here, defending it. And the turret's still up. Got a good few kills in. The turret finally goes down, but I think we've got 4 or 5 kills before it did. Another couple there, so we get a double kill. Alright, just healing up. Next wave coming in, and you can see the push into the other side. So I'm just looking for good angles to snipe them from here. Brilliant, another double kill there. So really racking the kills up very quickly. And look, we're almost near the end, so we just switched to the shotgun to try and take out that monkey. It did not work. Switching back to the assault rifle, pushing up, somebody coming up here, get the headshot, beautiful. Alright, another person coming, and they've got the shield, and they do take me out. Didn't notice that, so shield, really good to use the grenades on. Poison mist takes them out beautifully. He has run past it, however, his shield has gone down, and we do take him out. We've got another turret active, so I'm going to push up forward, and I drop it there because the victory is here. I hope you enjoyed watching these games. Stay tuned for more videos. See you soon.